Okay, we're back. Like a half-second cut there. Yay! Oh, it's bittersweet really, because now it's over and I'll probably spend this whole video here just kind of ranting about it. It was, yeah, it's, like I said, it's bittersweet that this game is now over, but, you know, it was short, and that's, I think that may be one of the things that I both like and dislike about it, is that it's short, because when it's this short, I feel that it's a little bit easier to replay over and over. It's easier to get back into, it's easier to finish to the end. I know with Dragon Age Origins, sometimes I would find it hard to finish replays just because it was lengthy. But I don't know how to feel about the ending though either. I think that they could have given us a little bit more. However, in leaving the ending like that, they leave it open to continuing things. Like, with a short and uninformed ending like that, like, you don't really know what's going on. In Dragon Age Origins, you kind of knew what happened to everybody. And in this, you don't, and it kind of leaves you open to maybe seeing everybody return, or even just the champion kind of coming back, or finding what happened to them after they left, you know. It does leave a lot open, but I don't know, they could have done more. And to carry on the story too, like, you carry on the story from, like, with the Seekers, and figure out, you know, well, what are they doing? What are they going to be doing? How are they going to fix all this stuff? But I think, you know what? I think it's a good game for what it is. I think it's got a lot of great points to it. The battle system is much improved. I absolutely love the fast-paced system, and granted, yeah, every now and then I would come across some types of glitches, but recent patches have fixed some of them, and more patches will continue to fix them, and that's just the way it is. When you release a game, there's going to be problems like that. But the battle system has been much improved. I love how fast-paced it is. You really feel like you're there in the action, that you're not just like, okay, issue commands, do this, do that, you know. You feel like you're fighting, and it creates for more tense battles as well, having things as fast-paced as they are. I like the way that characters are built in this game. You get a lot of options, and you know, some people may say, "Oh, mages aren't that great in this game anymore." Well, yeah, mages were overpowered in Origins to begin with, so it's kind of like, yeah. What are other things? I love the companions in this game. I absolutely love the companions in this game. I thought it was fairly smart. Bringing Anders back, I love that. Anders was one of my favorites. And it was unexpected. Seeing Anders, I genuinely thought was unexpected, so I like that. Varric's great. Varric's like my best bud. He's just so awesome, and bringing Isabella back in a different context as a companion, that's awesome. I like that. I absolutely love Fenris. I can't say enough good things about Fenris. And just the companions in general, even Meryl. I know I rag on Meryl, I know I rag on Anders, but they're great. I mean, all the companions are wonderful, and I think if I had to pick a favorite thing about this game, it would be the companions. It's just that you have a lot of good characters with you, and I think that the people that you travel with say a lot, and I think that characters in the game are really important. I also, you know, for what it is, absolutely love the fact that the main character has full voice. And I like that their personality changes depending, you know, like on the options that you're selecting and stuff like that, and the things that they'll say will be different, and I like that. And the dialogue wheel, I do like. This is actually my first experience with the dialogue wheel because I have yet to play Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. However, I will be doing those. And I like it. I guess the only thing I don't really like about the dialogue wheel is that you get those little things that kind of give you an idea of what your character's gonna say, but your character will say something like different than what's displayed, and sometimes that can be misleading. I've only ever, I think, had a couple instances where that really kind of, I was thinking that's not really what I wanted to say, but I do like it, and I do love the main character's voice. It goes a little bit. This game feels a lot like a game, but also like a movie, and it feels good. I like the game, so I do like it. And I love the quests. I guess I like the writing in general of this game because I like the way that a lot of quests were planned out. The quest where your mom dies, oh my gosh. I was so sad during that quest. That quest made me literally, I was like tearing up. I was so sad when Mom died, Mama Hawk. Bless her heart. And I mean, character quests. I got so much enjoyment out of fulfilling these quests and learning more about my characters. The problem I had with Dragon Age Origins was you could essentially find out everything you needed to know about a character as quickly as possible, and I like that this game has broken it up to where you only get specific quests during specific times after you meet specific requirements, so that you're not just talking to your companion for like 20 minutes and all of a sudden you know everything there is to know about them. I like that they give you the feel that the more you're traveling with them, the more you're learning as you go. And yeah, it's just, I mean, the quest where your mom died is probably my favorite quest, and it's really sad. And then the death and loathing of your brother or sister, you know, depending on what you play, I think it could have been better done. I really do think it could have been done better. But I think that's only just, I mean, you're on the run from Darkspawn. There's only so much mourning you can do at that point. You have to fight an ogre, for crying out loud, so. But it was, now, don't get me wrong, as much as I'm raving, there are things that I don't like about this game. I think probably one of my biggest peeves has to be the reuse of maps. It's absolutely lazy. I can't express how much laziness you have to be to reuse maps like that so frequently. Like every quest you go on, like you're reusing the same dungeons over and over and over again. And I understand that a lot of the story takes place within Kirkwall, and I don't mind the stuff that goes on within Kirkwall, but if you're going into these different houses, make them look different, you know? Like if you're doing a quest in one area where, you know, you have to fight guys in Bartrand's estate and then you have to go fight guys in Dupuy's mansion, don't make them the same bloody mansion, you know? Make them different. The outside areas, make them different, you know? I had no problem that I had to go to the Wounded Coast a couple times. It's those little maps, going into the same caves over and over again, and going into that kind of really was annoying. The fact that the ending was kind of short, yeah, that bothered me too. Oh god, I love this song. I'm just realizing that Fenris's theme is playing. That's another thing I absolutely love about the Dragon Age series, is the music. The composer is great. And this is easily, Fenris's theme, easily my favorite song in the entire game. And it has nothing to do with me liking Fenris, it's just beautifully written, especially for his character. Anyway, that's another thing, character voice acting, really well chosen. I think that all the voice acting was really well done, and that everybody played a role, and it was evident, you know, what kind of characters they were supposed to be. And I think that that's important, and you felt, I think that that was a big thing, is that you really felt for your character. Especially with your main character being voiced, I think that that kind of added a whole new dimension, and it was really good. I don't have a lot of bad things to say about this game, and I think it's because I'm open-minded to the point where I'm not trying to compare the game to anything. You know, I'm not gonna say if it's better or worse than Dragon Age Origins, because I feel it's different enough to not have to be compared to Dragon Age Origins. Because I'm not going to compare it to Dragon Age Origins. Yes, you know, you get characters from Awakening and Isabella, and you get cameos. I think that's another thing that bothered me, is that I think there were too many cameos. There were so many cameos, it got cheesy. That's how I feel anyway. Like, there's so many cameos. It's like, how did all of a sudden all these people that were in Ferelden, they're just all of a sudden, you know, all of a sudden they're all in the free marches. Just together, all of a sudden. I guess I can, and I don't know that I can understand why the Wardens would be in the free marches. They're the Ferelden Grey Wardens. So why would they be there? I mean, it's cute. Some of the cameos I enjoyed. Some of the cameos made sense. I mean, obviously with Leliana being tied into the ending, it made sense. And there were a lot of good moments in this game where the writing really added to, like, you know, the WTF moments where you're just like, oh my god, how could this have happened? Your mom dying, I mean, for me was a huge oh my god moment where I was like, I didn't expect it coming. I thought, okay, she got kidnapped, okay, something bad is going to happen to her and we'll be able to save her. No, we didn't get to save her. She died, and that just, thinking about it still makes me sad. And that's, yeah. That makes me sad still. But anyway, just other, you know, big WTF moments. Anders blowing up the Chantry. That was a huge one for me. I was like, oh my god, are you serious, Anders? Stupid Anders. As much as I rag on you, I love you, Anders. It's okay. I also feel that this game is going to have a lot of replay value for me. I mean, I have replayed Dragon Age Origins several times already. I've only ever beaten it twice though, because I will play a replay of Dragon Age Origins for a while, and then because the game is exceedingly long, you start to lose momentum. Because it's a replay, you start to lose momentum. And I think with this game, it's a good length for replay value. Romances, I believe, were better done in this game than they were in Dragon Age Origins, because they evolve. Although, for gosh sakes, Anders, why you gotta be all like... at least in my game. Now, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but Anders is just like, I swear, throughout the entire game, if you're romancing somebody else, Anders is just like pity face going, please love me, please love me. I don't know, maybe for me he just felt like, you're a mage, you should understand me. I care about you, why won't you love me? Why do you love that mage hitting elf? You know, but romances I think were well done. And I mean, obviously I only have Fenris's romance to base this on right now, but I felt that it was well done, and it might be because I was playing a mage. I don't know, there was a good evolution into that romantic story, because he, you know, you meet him and he hates mages, and you know, you guys draw closer. And while yes, it was a very emotional roller coaster of a romantic relationship, I love you, I hate you, I can't be happy, so we have to stop seeing each other. And then we get back together, and then... and all that stuff.